Namaste one and all. Today we will discuss about integrated approach. So integration means combining or coordinating separate elements so as to provide a harmonious interrelated whole. So it's a combination, it's a blending of various elements so as to get a better output, just like an orchestra. In an orchestra there shall be a variety of musical instruments. So all these instruments in a combined and coordinated effort creates a beautiful music. So that's the best or the very uh, comprehensive expression for an integration. So it's a holistic approach in order to provide a whole formation, holistic formation. So as a whole, to look into things as a whole, to perceive things as a whole. So it's an approach leading to such to develop a comprehensive point of view or a comprehensive understanding or a holistic understanding. And when we are talking about integration in teaching and learning, it's a more meaningful way for teaching and learning. So such an approach, uh, an approach of teaching, and this integrated approach is categorized as a constructive approach, as a constructive way or based on constructivist theories in education. And just as a beautiful music, how we can integrate uh, various elements, various aspects of education. That's the question we educators have to try to answer. So for this we have to identify what are the dimensions of integration or what are the planes of integration and wherever this integration is possible. So first of all, the individual level or the level of the learner. So there shall be, we can think about, plan for integration at individual level. So regarding the personality of the learner, what are the characteristics of the learner and the needs of the learner as well as the domains of knowledge such as cognitive, affective and psychomotor. So such kind of integration at an individual level. So the needs, the learning material, the learning process shall be integrated with the personality trait of the learners as well as needs of the learners, and moreover with respect to domains of knowledge. So there shall be proper integration between cognitive, affective and psychomotor domains. There is no meaning in concentrating only on cognitive aspects. So that's what it means. So that integration, all these domains shall be properly integrated. Needs of the learner must be integrated, and all these things shall be in accordance with the personality of the learner. So that is a perception when we are talking about individual level integration, individual learner. Then there can be integration at discipline level, which is more common. We are mostly discuss about integrating subjects or integrating disciplines. So there are different kinds of integration for when we are talking about a discipline level integration. So certain disciplines are closely related, and certain new disciplines are emerged by the integration of two disciplines, such as biostatistics, for examples, biology plus statistical applications in the field of biology. So there is an emergence of a new discipline itself by the integration of two, or in some other uh, situations there can be a not such a an in-depth integration, but there can be make use of principles and practices of various disciplines mutually, or to of one discipline to another discipline, etc. And there shall be integration at institutional level integration of uh, the administration and academic streams of an institution. That's highly essential when we are talking, especially about educational institution. It is highly significant because these two, the integration of the administration and academic aspects, academic streams of that institution, is highly essential for to uh, bring up the quality education in time, because we are mainly in our education system, what we are uh, experiencing is there is a great disparity between these two streams or these two elements, because administration always uh, making things lagging, or or making unnecessary interventions in academic progress or academic activities. So that should be avoided by a proper integration at institutional level, especially for this academic and administrative streams. And there shall be other type of integration within the academic stream itself. There shall be different kinds of programs, different levels of classes. If we consider about a school, then there shall be different levels: elementary, secondary, senior secondary, etc. And there shall be a proper integration between these levels. And there shall be integration with institutions of school education and teacher education and higher education, etc. And there shall be different levels of education, as you know, and such kind of integration also shall be there. It should not be separated. We are usually it's seen in a separate manner without proper integration. So when we are talking about integration, we can think about such kind of integration as well. Integration within an institution for the academic and administrative streams, and integration within the institution about the level of programs of level of classes within that institution, or integration between institutions of providing various levels of education. And the other another dimension regarding integration is approaches to education. We are adopting various approaches and various strategies, etc. And there shall be proper integration between the various strategies and various methods, procedures, practices, etc. we are following. So we are adopting different kinds of methods for almost all disciplines. There are some discipline specific methods for teaching as well as methods for learning, and methods for both, and methods for assessment as well. So these approaches, there shall be integration between these approaches, because suppose we are taking a lesson uh, using one method, and a laboratory method, for example, and the Another lesson, next lesson shall be based on a field visit, and these methods shall be properly integrated. Then only the learner will be able to develop an understanding of the concept in a comprehensive manner. So such kind of integration is necessary at approach level as well as adopting strategies, adopting methods, providing practices, experiences, etc. Then there shall be another dimension is regarding the levels of instruction. So there are mainly three levels for instruction, and memory level, understanding level, and reflective level. So naturally, there shall be all these three levels of instruction at all school or education levels. The basic or fundamental level is memory level, and from that proceeds to understanding, and then finally to reflection. So the integration between these three levels is highly significant. That also we shall be taken into consideration. Then when we talk about content, integration of content, that we are doing it in lower classes, especially standards, elementary stage, there is some kind of integration of content of different subjects or languages. These language and mathematics, environmental science, all these content we are integrating. There is a proper integration at some basic levels. So such kind of an integration or integration in a horizontal level or a integration in a vertical fashion can be seen in content. So when we are talking about a subject, so we can uh, follow a vertical integration. So when we talk about science, we can provide a vertical integration from elementary to secondary, senior secondary, etc., higher education. Such kind of an integration is possible. And there shall be a horizontal integration, that's the integration of content, a proper integration within the class or within the level or within the standard. So that kind of two types of integration we can see in with respect to content. A horizontal, that between within the content as well as between different subjects. So content of the same subject shall be in a same grade shall be properly integrated. Moreover, the subjects in a same grade also shall be properly integrated, and there shall be vertical integration of subjects from one grade to another. And another dimension of integration is process. So with regard to processes in education, there shall be three major processes such as teaching, learning, and assessment. So there shall be proper integration of these three major processes, because a process itself shall be properly integrated with the process of education and the process of teaching, and the teaching shall be properly integrated with learning as well as with the assessment. Otherwise, teaching will go its own way and we are assessing some other things, and students learn some other things or they perceive some other things. They found some concepts other than what we teach. So the teaching shall be properly integrated with learning, and as well as the assessment also is properly linked with learning as well as teaching. Then another dimension is levels of teaching with respect to its hierarchy, such as facts, concepts, and values. So we are usually begin with facts, then learners attain concepts, and finally to values. And there shall be proper integration between all these things. Otherwise, facts will remain as facts. It will not form comprehensive concepts. Unless concepts are properly developed, there will be no values at all. So, if values are not attained, it is due to a faulty conceptualization. So these also are properly integrated facts, concepts, and values. Then another dimension for integration is previous experiences and new experiences or new knowledge. So that's we are usually practicing in our daily lessons, even from our practice teaching sessions. First, we are trying to trace out the previous knowledge or previous level of the learners, and then only we will introduce the new information or new knowledge or new experience. So that's a very significant integration of previous experiences. As and when possible, we have to integrate the new information or new experience with the previous experience of the learners. Then play and learning. That is very significant, especially at uh, early stages of education. This integration of play and learning is highly significant. Play is a very systematic approach or systematic way for proper learning and understanding of at early stages, in all stages as well, in higher stages itself. There can be some possibility for introducing some plays and all. I remember that when I joined for a program for an online course on this MLA format, and there is a play, there is a game uh, in which we can learn various formats, reference formats. So it's a highly significant approach. It's a highly significant method, that play or a game for adequate learning. So these are the various dimensions of integration. We are uh, discussed about individual level, discipline level, institutional level, approaches, then levels of teaching, the integration of content, integration in process, integration of attainment of facts, concepts, and values, then integration of experiences as well as play and learning. So now let us see what are the advantages of integration. And this integration emphasized on increase in understanding, retention, and application of concepts. So that's an advantage. Emphasizing understanding, retention, and application of concepts. Better understanding of content. Content shall be properly understood in depth if it is properly integrated with life and integrated with other subjects or integrated with other grades, etc. Then provide real life experiences. So that's essential. When we are integrating things, it will appear as real life. Then connect various curricular disciplines that we are already discussed. There shall be connection between various disciplines. Then it enables higher level thinking. Higher level thinking skills shall be developed, and it ensure active participation of students. So when it is integrated with life or integrated with the experience, integrated with the level, so naturally it ensure the participation of students. So that's all about an integrated approach to teaching, and it shall be applicable for all levels of education, as well as specifically the administrative and academic integration is highly significant for the welfare of education institution. So thanks for watching the presentation. Thank you all.